Hello and welcome back to the Terror of the Feerrott with our heroic hero, Yuruk the Beastlord. And we just zoned into the House of Thule for the first time. Just to kind of check it out here. It looks like there are some groups here, so we might not be able to get too far in what I want to do today. And that is the Mercenary of House of Thule, which is the thinning out the numbers. I'm going to do this one different. Instead of doing a video for each one of these, I'm just going to do one video kind of showing where some of these things are. But we're going to complete these over time as we do the partisan quests. And then I'm going to re-grab these thinning out quests as we go. So they all start here with Rupak, Rock Jumper here, the frog walk. So he goes, "Hey, are you looking for some for mushrooms and moss to eat too? You're not? Well, let me tell you about something I found anyway. What did you find?" "I was walking through the jungle the other day looking for some delectable moss and mushrooms for dinner when I came across this gate you passed through. It just appeared one day. I thought that was strange, so I came back inside to check it out. It's a treasure trove of delicious but strange looking moss. There's one problem though." "What's the problem?" "This place is potentially crawling with nightmarish creatures. I managed to sneak around a bit and gather a few samples of a delicious moss that grows in here, but the monsters eventually spotted me, and I had to flee back to the gate. I really want more of that moss. Could you help me?" "I can help you. I can't get any more of the moss with these critters in here. Do you think you could thin their numbers a bit?" "I can thin those numbers." "You are too kind. What would you like to kill? Raw dogs, snakes, skeletons, bone golems, terror guards, terror spinners, sleeper cubes, bone crafters, or quaking haunts?" Let's go with rot dogs. Rot dogs and snakes? Most of the rot dogs found here on patrol in front of the mansion. The snakes can be found inside both the house. Good luck. See here. Skeletons. Ooh, nasty creatures those are. Frightful skeletons and bone golems inside the house. Be careful. They don't care about eating delectable moss. They like warm flesh. Terror guards. You want to kill some terror guards? They're pretty tough. I don't think they even feel pain. Be careful. See here. Terror guards. Terror spinners? Terror spinners. You want to defeat some terror spinners and sleeper cubes? I hate spiders, and don't even get me started with goos. Please take care dealing with them. They roam both inside and outside the house. And I guess the last one is bone crafters. Thinning. I found a particular good spot for some moss in the house, but a bone crafter spotted me. She wanted to kill me and raise me as an undead creature. Oh, the quaking haunts are just as scary as both. Both can be found in the house. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which should correspond with these 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we got to do, it's a fairly easy quest. Mercenaries. We just need to go kill 4 snakes, 4 of these, 4 of that. The snakes here, like you can see, here's one right here. We can pull it right over here. We should be able to kill it, no problem. These are, what level are these? 85. So it's just about, this is a tier 1, if you will, for the expansion. So it's not exactly hard, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. There's several names that spawn out here. There's gibbets, gristle, night scale, fear howler, and fear sniffer, rot dogs, and named snakes that spawn out here. So lots of stuff we can kill here. So what we're going to do is kind of do a sampling as we go through here. And then the next episode, I'm going to grab the partisan quest and start that quest line. But as I complete these mercenaries, we're going to re-grab them. So here is a rot dog right over here, because they're going to give us some experience, and I think platinum was the reward for these, right? Yeah, faction and 1% experience. So it's kind of like free experience just for being in the zone, as we'll be killing this stuff non-stop. So kind of just the way I'm going to do this one. Instead of having 5 separate episodes on this, I'm just going to kind of roll this up into one Mercenary quest video. Kind of like how I do with No Regard in the later expansion Mercenary quest. But here is a rot dog, fairly easy to kill at this level. We are only 86, so you know, we haven't leveled much, but this is a good place to get experience at 86. Rot dog ribs is a quest item. I'm leaving all the quest items for now because they are they're gonna cause issues for us. All right, looks like there is a guy out here pulling, so let's let him do that, and we can come. Here's a terror spinner right here. These are the spiders, and they spawn out here outside the house. They can spawn inside the house too, so definitely worth looking around for those. And she's unbalanced, or sure she's not healing us, but we'll burn this thing down. And I believe some of the stuff inside the house is undead. I can't remember that, so having to fight through a lot of things is probably something we're going to have to do. Especially doing the partisan quests where we have to go all the way into this room over here to finish those, so. Well, we're just doing a sampling. We'll complete them all at another time. And I believe each of these all reward augs and stuff, so that's something to keep in mind. And all these quest items are used for different quests too, so. So here's a Terror Guard. These are probably a little bit harder than the other mobs. I believe they have more hit points, but I can't remember. It feels fairly about the same, give or take. What is that? We need to kill 8 of these guards, and they spawn throughout the zone, so we'll get those without even trying. So we just need skeletons, bone golems, cubes, and bone crafters. So I know where some of those are. I have done part of this before with No Regard. There we go, and we'll loot the elegant shard. And we'll leave the pile of rust. Perfect. Oh, we got a rot guard, or a rot dog. Go ahead and slow him. But over time, we'll just eventually beat all of these without even trying, and then just have to re-get them for that 1% experience. Go. Perfect. And I don't want that stuff. So we're going in here. And then there's another quest guy there. And then the raid guy's over there. So when you first come in this room, right, that guy's used for one of the quests. There's some spiders over there, some terror guards there, spider there. So we're going to go over here through this wall. And then this room has, this zone has a lot of these hidden walls and stuff like that. So we're going to pull this bone crafter right here. I don't know where my pet's at. There he is. Don't know what he was doing. Maybe a pathing issue in this zone, but there's a lot of these hidden walls and stuff in the zone. So it's always good to kind of look at the map and see where things are. Alright, yeah, this guy's dying pretty quick. And more quest items. Looks like he snared us. So just kind of poke around. There's a cube. Make sure there's nothing in these little cubby holes. Let's just try to pull the cube. See what happens. Gonna feign death that one. I don't want to do 3. Clutter up passive real quick. As soon as they pop back, I'm gonna send the pet like so, and we're gonna fight it. There we go. Perfect. We split it. We're still snared, so we're gonna move pretty slow. We're gonna put her back on balance and do this. This will give us the cube, so all we need to kill is some skeletons and bone golems, and they're all down. Through here, there's the bone golems. The skeletons might be on a different side. I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. But this is a tier 1 zone, so it's fairly easy. Just gotta kind of watch out for the multiple pulls and stuff like that. And we're gonna get cube goo, which is another quest item. We're just gonna leave all these for now. Alright, here we go. And this is the first basement, which will lead us to, I think, bone golems. Let's get her back on balanced. Gonna infuse myself. There we go, perfect. The focused Paragon Spirit is fairly nice for speed doing things. I was honestly, as I think in the I made a little short video where I killed the Leaper, and I was like, man, it would be great if I had a Bard right now to like run faster, 1, and 2, just to like regenerate mana a little faster during videos. So I am probably actively going to start looking at adding a Bard to the mix. Make this a duo. I'm not really concerned about the solo aspect as much. All right, we got a bunch of crap in here. And they don't see through invis, so they don't look like they're on my my list. There's a cube though. Let's kill him. Her back in balanced mode. Is the pet even attacking? There we go. But definitely it's a nice zone. I've spent a lot of time in here on Nomagard farming names and stuff, and getting all the way down here to this almost final boss of the zone is quite a challenge. Quite a bit of work, so definitely fun. Probably can do it without much issue on this character for sure. Alright, we got some elegant silk and elegant gem, and we don't want that. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright, so let's passive her so she doesn't accidentally heal us, and then we're gonna Paragon. Oh, never mind, that's not gonna work. Oh, never mind, override. Good. I was worried there for a second because the focused one does not overwrite the other one, so definitely something to keep an eye out for. I'm gonna move these items over here while we wait for a little bit of mana, because I think we're gonna get a large pull here in a second. And this all looks like vendor stuff. Okay. All right, let me just kind of. I'm gonna go with this guy right here. All right, we got a 3 pull. Balanced. There we go. The goal is to burn one of these down as soon as possible. There we go. My damage buff discipline wasn't hitting for some reason. There we go. Gonna have to pull. Yeah, they're trying to kill the mercenary, and she's not healing herself, so I'm just gonna try to burn as much as I can on them. Oh, she's dead. All right. So now we have to watch out for them. All right, let's back off. Let's kill whatever that one is. Let's move that head up there. I actually don't have a heal for myself memmed. Because I had the mercenary, so that's kind of a bad idea, I guess. There we go. Bone fragment, we don't want right now. Alright, perfect. So, yeah, the mercenary died. It's one of the downsides is we don't have a ability to taunt or anything like that other than the pet, and it's only if he attacks it and does stuff like that. So kind of iffy sometimes. I believe we still have the protection buff on him. Yeah, he's still a protector. So gonna have to wait for the mercenary, so gonna be a few seconds. All right, we're rebuffed. We summon the what you call it? Oh god, so we're gonna get all of these. Let's put this on passive. All right, only got 2, luckily. Let's put her back on balanced. But yeah, definitely want to keep an eye out on that. Making sure you don't get massive pulls. And we have some kind of necrotic roots or something going on. Trying to pull this off the healer here. I think reactive might be a better option for her. I'm not 100% sure what's the best, but we'll get these 2 down. This a haunt. What does this count for? This will count for the haunts down here. So that's nice. And then a skeleton, which will knock out the final skeleton right there. And then obviously we'll have to come back down and kill some of these other ones for the other quests, but they're not really ordered in the way, so it doesn't really matter to me. It's all experience, right? There we go, and leave that stuff. All right, so we got a frightening skeleton. The bone golems right there, you can kind of see them. Go ahead and slow the other guy as soon as I can. Oh, perfect. So, and we'll swap to, this looks like she got a new weapon or something. Different mace in her hand, so that's kind of cool. I hadn't noticed that until now. There we go. That's a haunt. That's cubes. You just need to kill a bone golem, and that's kind of like all the creatures that we'll encounter in this for this mercenary, and it's just going to be a rolling mercenary throughout the time we're in the zone, where it's just going to be completely repopping as I grab the new quests and stuff like that. All right. What is this? Ghost Essence. That's a trade skill item and pulsating ectoplasm. There we go. But not exactly too difficult, right? As a Beastlord. I'll probably add a bard between now and the next episode, since I'm actually caught up on this guy's episodes pretty well. So it might be a little while before the next one. All right, let's go passive. Let's see what we're actually dealing with in here. We got 2 of them, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and focus spirit myself. And let's just go ahead and pull 1. Snare that one. And slow this one. There we go. And I'm going to burn down 1 while the pet takes care of the other. Unless I can have the pet attack this one. Oh, that worked actually. He actually snapped aggro to it for a second. For a literal second he did. Of course, I forgot to turn her back on to make sure he gets heals, but our pet heal is pretty quick casting, so it works out really well. You can see it feels like it's faster, at least at this level, than the Necromancer pet heal. So that's pretty nice. And Bone Dust is the quest item that these guys drop. And we'll have to come back and do all these sooner or later. But yeah, that is all of the mercenaries. Well, at least one of the mobs, right? For each of the mercenary quests in the House of Thule, the lower floors. So we're gonna kind of end this probably right here, and then I'm gonna go back up to the top and look at getting the partisan quests. But thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.